How's it going, viewers? Mr. Incredi-Brony's back and he's rolling with the punches, baby. Welcome to another ranking tier list. Like I said, I'm doing 3 videos today. 2 ranking tier lists and a review. So this is going to be my second and final ranking tier list for today. And this is going to be on Sonic Unleashed stages. Yes, I love Sonic Unleashed. It's my all-time favorite Sonic the Hedgehog video game in the entire world. I have it on Xbox 360. I played it on Nintendo Wii when I was a kid. I just love this game to death. And honestly, I just can't stop replaying it every now and then. If you haven't seen my tier list on the mainline Sonic game, this was honestly S tier. I didn't really talk about it enough, really. I do like to make a video in the future at some point explaining why this is my favorite Sonic game. And I can maybe... And the same with Super Mario Galaxy. I did a ranking tier list on all the galaxies in that video. So yeah, check out that video if you want. But now we're doing the Sonic Unleashed stages. This is, of course, my opinion. Now, the rules are simple. It has all the main stages, like the acts and the night and day stages, and the bosses as well. They count as well. Unfortunately, the bonus stages do not count because they are way too small and they don't add to the story. They're like optional levels, really, and they're all kind of similar, and some are better than others. But honestly, I couldn't find the tier list with them all on it, so that doesn't count. But yeah, let me just put on the music. Also, fun fact: the music playing in the background is like my favorite Sonic soundtrack in the entire game. Personally, it's the best one. I love it so much. Also, Sonic or Mario, who do you prefer? Me, it's the blue blur. Anyway, let's get into the Sonic Unleashed stages. And like I said, in the future at some point, I would like to do a review explaining why Sonic Unleashed is the best Sonic game and why Mario Galaxy is the best Mario game and experience overall in the entire franchise. So yeah, let's get into this. First of all, we have Windmill Isle Act 1 Day. So the first level is really short. You can complete this in like less than a minute. Honestly, it does do really well showing you how the speed works and how you boost it on enemies. It's really smart doing that. But overall, it's all right for a level. It's really hard to S tier, actually. That is one thing. So yeah, and also if you notice here, DCBAS is actually the ranking tier list is actually how the ranking goes in Sonic Unleashed. Well, there's actually E, but none of the I actually love almost every level. I don't think there's a single level I actually kind of despise, but still, I think the first level for really short it's a C tier. It's just too short for me. However, Windmill Isle Act number 2, the day, is a huge improvement. Solid A tier. I love this level. It's way longer, more challenging, has really great music. I love how you can do multiple. I also love the multiple obstacles and all that jazz. It's really cool. It does it so well. And it's really fun, and I love how there's an achievement, which is to complete this level in less than 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I think. Really cool. My only issue with this level is that I think some of the Sun and Moon medals are a bit too hidden. Like, there are some Moon medals that are literally hidden, like, outside the stage from the... You literally have to go through these, like, doors or something. It's very irritating the first time, and honestly, to speedrun the game, it gets irritating. But overall, still a lot of fun. Okay, then we have Windmill Isle Act 1 Night Edition. Okay, I do like... Now, hot take, I love Sonic Unleashed, and I also love the Sonic Werehog stages. The Werehog stages are amazing. They are not bad. They deserve all the love. The combos are fun. The controls work. And it also helps, you know, after a really fun, fast day stage, you want to take something relaxing and just do a bit of mashing buttons. It's like a good workout, and I love Sonic Unleashed for that reason. So yeah, Werehog stages are great. The first one, however, I would say it's honestly B tier. I don't think this one is the best, but it's still really good. I think for a first stage, it's really good. It's got a good length, and all the bosses are fun to fight, and all the medals, again, I think they're all hidden perfectly. I think they're honestly more fair as well, really. And I just love the music as well in the background in these levels. Okay, then we have Tornado Act, Defense number 1. Okay, I love these ones as well. Cute quick time events can get sometimes a bit repetitive, but honestly in this game it doesn't get boring at all. I do love doing it. It's impossible to S tier the level though. The highest I ever got was an A tier, but I still got an Ace Pilot achievement, which is cool. I love the music in the background. It's really cool. Overall, it's great to play in Tails' his tornado thing. And after watching Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie, I was like, dang, you actually get to play that in Sonic Unleashed. That's so cool. So yeah, for that I'm putting that in I'm gonna put it in B tier. Okay, next we have Savannah Citadel Act 1 Night Edition. This is in my opinion, and honestly a lot more. It's a bit shorter than Windmill Isle, and it's also really easy to get through it in less than 10 minutes. I feel like there's way too many easy strats, but other than that, it's a really good stage overall. So yeah, I'll give it C tier. Okay, then we have Savannah Citadel Act 1, the Day Edition. Oh, I love this one. This is really good. Honestly, I'm putting this in A tier. I'm putting it at the top of A tier. I actually love this more than Windmill Isle. This one is really, really good. I love I just love the boosting areas in it. I love how where the enemies are placed. And again, the medals honestly are in decent areas too. So yeah, overall great. And the music, banging. Okay, then we have Rooftop Run. Actually, no, not Rooftop Run. See, look, sometimes it's in the wrong order. The first boss, we have the Egg Beetle. The first boss, honestly, is really easy to defeat on your first try. It's so easy. And the medals are also really easy to remember where they are. But honestly, for a first boss, it's not too bad. I actually do like to defeat him really quickly. And it's really easy to get an S tier as well. So for that reason, I'm putting this in B tier for the Egg Beetle. Okay, then we have Rooftop Run Act 1, Night Edition. Honestly, this is one of my favorite night stages for obvious reasons. I'm putting this in the S tier. I love this one. This one has some great platforming in sections. I love the like mini hallway doors that you can go inside to find collectibles, and I love how you get to fight one of the big Titan thing, or the big mother thing, whatever thing it's called, twice actually. It's really, really cool. I do love this stage a lot, and it's fun to speedrun through it as well. Okay, then we have Cool Edge Act 1, and if you listen, that right there is the music that plays for Cool Edge. It's my favorite soundtrack in the entire game, and for obvious reasons. I love this level. It's definitely my all-time favorite day stage, honestly, for so many reasons. I'm gonna put this in the top of S tier. It's my favorite level in Sonic Unleashed, and let me explain why. I love the design. I love snow. This honestly is how you do snow. Mario honestly tried to do snow with the Snow Kingdom, and it kind of failed. Sonic Unleashed, however, Cool Edge, brilliant. I love the soundtrack when you are in the hub world as well. It's really beautiful. The speed is fun, and I love the parts where you go on this like little toboggan thing. It's really fun. It's hard to control, but I love the challenge, and I love trying to complete the level really quickly. And even the medals are hidden very well, actually. They're actually pretty tough, and it's actually pretty tough to remember them, but honestly not annoying. I do love it so much, and it gives me a lot of challenge. I like it. So yeah, Cool Edge Act 1 is solid S tier. Okay, then we have Dragon Road Act 1 Night Edition. Okay, this is actually the shortest night stage ever. You can actually complete this in less than 5 minutes, which you think is a disadvantage, but no, I actually like this one. I love how the medals are almost consistently next to each other, and I love how you can actually skip some boss fights and go for bigger ones as well. It's really cool, and I love the challenges as well, so I'm putting this in A tier. It's really, really good. Okay, then we have Rooftop Run Act 1 Day. Now, I love this stage, I really do. I do have an issue with it, however. I'm putting it in A tier, but I do have one problem with it. I love the soundtrack. I love a lot of the medals and other collectibles hidden, but there's one issue I have with it. You need to unlock the Lightspeed shoes so you can do the ring bearer thing where you get through like a horizontal or vertical or diagonal ring of lines, and that helps you complete the level quicker. But without that, you can't complete all the challenges, which always gets me annoyed, and I never could do it without the Lightspeed shoes. So that really gets on my nerves, but other than that, it's still a really great stage overall, and I do love the design. Okay, then we have Dragon Road Act 1 Day Edition. This is also a pretty fun one. I will say it's really easy to slip up. I am not a fan of the water running mechanics. I never liked running on water, but in Cool Edge, they actually did it really well, in my opinion, but in Dragon Road, it's really easy to slip up. I always keep losing in this one, and I never get an A tier on this level. I really can't stand this level sometimes, but it's not too bad, so C tier. Okay, then we have Cool Edge Act 1 Night. Another personal favorite night stage of mine. Not as cool as Rooftop Run, but I will put this, honestly, at the top of A tier. I love this one. The music is great, the fights are really fun, the medals are hidden very well. Overall, the challenges are great, and I love how it's just really good. I really do love it. My favorite part is destroying this giant, like, icicle thing that's like 50 feet tall. It's a really cool moment, like, pun intended, because it's cool, you know? Okay, now let's do some bosses. We haven't done the Egg Devil Ray. Egg Devil Ray is really fun. It's a lot better than an Egg Beetle, but I'm still putting it in B tier. Then we have the Dark Phoenix. A tier. And then Dark Moray, the dragon head thing, also A tier. I think the boss stages with the Werehog is a lot better than the day one. I don't know, because it's just, you're just running most of the time. And now we have Arid Sand. This one is easily my least favorite stage. It's really hard to speedrun through this one, and there is a level in particular that takes so forever to complete. We have to look for the little girl, Yasmin, or Samia. Which one is it called? Yasmin or Samia? One of the two girls, you have to try and find her. That is such an irritating level. It's probably the hardest level in the entire game for me personally. And the music is fine. The medals are hidden decently, I guess, but it's still very irritating to play. And honestly, it's over a bit too quickly, I think. So for that reason, I'm putting this in D tier. It's honestly the only stage I really am not that much a fan of. But I do still like something about it, like I said. But either way, Arid Sand, Act 1, Day, D tier. However, Skyscraper Scamper Act 1, amazing. This one is another great night stage. I'm putting this in S tier. I love this one. The soundtrack is banging. The fights are really good. The challenge is there. I once raged at this level, but I didn't get annoyed. I did rage once when I got knocked off the balcony from the Titan dude. It was really hilarious, and I was on a time limit as well, so it was really hilarious. I had to go back to the beginning. But overall, I love the fight. I love the design. I love how you're literally jumping from building to building like you're Spider-Man. You're literally doing parkour moves. It's really cool. I do love this stage. And the fact that it's not in the Wii version is really sad. But here it's great, and I love it. I'm definitely putting it in S tier. I still prefer Rooftop Run because that one is at least more fair and it's more fun to speedrun that one. But still, I love this stage. And then we have Skyscraper Scamper Act 1 Day. This one is also pretty decent. I put it in B tier, honestly. I do like the music. I'd say it's really easy to slip up actually and lose your rings, but overall it's still a fun stage, and I do feel like the ending, it can get a bit too chaotic, I guess, but overall I still really like it. Okay, then we have Jungle Joyride Act 1 Night Edition. Again, another really good night stage, nothing too special about it, but still really, really good. A tier. Low A tier, of course. Okay, then we have the Arid Sand Act 1 Night. Another pretty decent night stage. I'm putting this in B tier, honestly. It's not that amazing, but it's not that bad either, really. I guess my only problem is that there's a point where you have to defeat all these enemies, including these red, like, wasp things. I despise those enemies so much in the game, and they get in the way. They're really hard to defeat. I find that part really annoying, and you have to go there to get some collectibles, so yeah. It irritates me, but other than that, it's a really fun stage. And it also introduces the witch that goes on fire, so that's really cool. So yeah, Arid Sands, Act 1, Night, B tier. Okay, then we have the Dark Guardian. I do love this one. I love how you have to actually do puzzle solving, which actually involves pushing like these like pillars to the other side. I like that a lot more than just destroying enemies or throwing water at the fiery Dark Phoenix bird thing. So yeah, this is definitely my favorite night boss, so for that reason I'm putting it in S tier. And then we have Jungle Joyride Act 1 Day. This is a bit of a hot take. I know people don't really like this stage. I personally don't mind it. I'm putting it in A tier. It's a really fun stage, honestly. I love the music in it a lot. If it wasn't for Cool Edge, this would have my favorite soundtrack, but this exists, so yeah. Yeah, I love the jungle theme. The beginning is the only part I have issues with because you have to try and like make sure you don't fall off the platforms. But other than that, I think it's honestly a fair level. I don't have that many, as long as you don't go too fast, really. Just take your time, really. Okay, then we have the Egg Lancer. It's fine. I do prefer the previous ones. This one I think is a bit too tough to get through, and I think the medals are a bit too tough to collect as well. So C tier. Okay, then we have Eggman Land. Honestly, this is iconic. S tier. I love the challenge. And finally, Dark Gaia himself. All parts of the fight count as one consistent level, including the fight against the Egg Prototype. Both are S tier. They're just great. Iconic moments in the game. So yeah, what is your favorite stage on Sonic Unleashed? And do you have a favorite Sonic game as well, really? And if you want me to do a video explaining why Sonic Unleashed is my favorite Sonic game of all time, or my favorite Mario games, Mario Galaxy, comment down below. Either way, viewers, love you all. See you in the next video. If you know this particular one, leave a like on it. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're interested, follow me on Instagram, link down below. And until then, stay positive, keep calm, stay safe, be incredible. And as always, Brony on. Peace.